Hello YouTube, this is Dadmore1079 coming at you with a Transformers toy review, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Combiner Wars DRAGSTRIP, one of the Stunticons. So pretty much like what I did once upon a time ago for, I believe it was the Combaticons with Bruticus and the Constructicons with Devastator. Now we will be looking at the, he was the second combiner for the Transformer universe, which was the Stunticons, and DRAGSTRIP will be the first one we look at. As you can see, he is a nice little Formula One race car. Everything else, nice little detail and everything, a nice little Decepticon logo. As you can see, the dust, I pretty much have had him combined for a long time, and I decided to bring him out. And there's the underside of him, so you pretty much can tell what he will look like more or less. And for the accessories, we'll put him off to the side. He comes with, of course, his weapon, which is a little bladed weapon, which also I guess technically you can have as a gun and everything as well. Weird. And this combiner piece, his hand, or pretty much, or foot, pretty much either way. You can store this on the car right here, I guess technically, which I guess there's that little groove there, so you can fold this up there or something and stomp it down. You can look like that, or you can put it on the side like that, which is weird, or you can put it on, well, not really the back, since more for combiner mode, which we'll get to in a second. But first, let us look at some size comparisons. Here he is next to Transformers Combiner Wars G2 Brawl. You can see how they look together, fellow deluxe class combiners and all that. Here he is next to Transformers Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, the last one that I did on a crappy camera, picture camera, which I had recently just given him a new thumbnail tag, so there you are on that. And because I always have him right here, here he is next to Transformers Studio Series Jetfire. You can see, pretty much can sit comfortably right there. And I guess technically, here he is if you put him right next to my Legacy lightsaber. I'll get Goku out later when he's transformed. But before we get him into his robot mode, let us get him into his combiner modes. First is the easiest one, which is foot mode. All you have to do is untab the front bit here, fold it up. His head will come there too, but you want to get it out of the way. Just rotate this around. Tab that in right there. Now put his head down and pretty much fold this piece up to still release another tab right here. You want to keep this down for arm mode, which I'll show you, and this and up for foot mode, and his little combiner peg, which now you just want to just tab that in right there, and there you go, him in his foot mode. Pretty much the neat thing about the Combiner Wars, guys, these are all special, these are all one-off tabs. They all have the same, even as you can see, Brawl has one too, so you can mix and match whichever ones you want it. Like I believe if you got the Cyclonus Combiner one, he turns into Galvatronus or Megatronus or something, I don't remember. Put in the comments below if you know, to where you can mix and match all combiners except the Constructicons, because they're all of perfect Voyager class size, which I would have wished almost for all of these, but these would have been expensive at the time since I was only getting paid through cutting my grandmother's grass, which is how I paid these. These were sweat and hot summer days that I got these guys from. Let's put that right there for now and get him into his second mode, which is his arm mode. So you want to fold that back up, snap it into place. You can keep this like this, fold that like that, and now you get a little bit more in depth. So pretty much you want to untab the arms. There's a little slot right there, which will slot in right there. rotate the arm, take that little notch, put it right there so it folds in, and then you just want to rotate the arm and fold it down like so. In second, if this one wants to come undone, second verse, same as the first, like they say, pretty much do the same thing, and there you go on that. And pretty much for this part, you want to just untab. There's these little tabs in there, the tab right there, and extend him to where you can rotate them either way. I keep them on this side, right? So the left side, I believe. Looking at it backwards, so I'm not sure. No, the right side, my mistake. Pretty much fold the arm down, flip out the fingers and the thumb. Oops, wrong way. Tab it in there, and there you go. You have his arm mode nice and ready. But pretty much, like I said, they're made to go either side, so you can make him a left or a right, and he can even still hold his little weapon. Like so. There's that little thing, or I think his name is, yeah, it's Menasor, can have a little letter opener. You can open up fan mail for himself or something from all the G1s. That's pretty much it for that. You can also store this little weapon, I forgot to tell you, in the pegs the same way and all that. But let us get up into robot mode. He's pretty much already there. You just have to do a few little things, which is unplug the hand, off to the side, rotate his waist, untab his legs, flip his combiner piece back down, get his arms out, lift them up, rotate him around, and rotate this as well, as you saw. Fold out his hand, and there you go on that one. Same goes for this one. Rotate everything. There you go. And now all you have to do is get his head and rotate his head. And pretty much, let me adjust the camera. There you go. He is now in robot mode. And DRAGSTRIP looks nice. I believe he might have been, I think, the first of the Stunticons. I am not sure, but I do have a favorite of them, just how because he looks and his weapon actually goes with the vehicle. So I like that part about him a lot, which maybe he'll be the next one. We'll see. But pretty much this is what it is. Let's get a nice little look out on his face. As you can see, a nice little molded detail and everything. Nice little Decepticon logo, not these stickers that some have. Nice lot of rotation at the arm. Since I didn't do that much, his ball joint is a little stiff. Could be for anything. Nice little up and down motion, that much all the way, and pretty much you can't go backwards with his arm because it just snaps in. Little friction fits in. You can rotate his arm all the way around. It's on a little mushroom peg and everything. Nice leg, move it out that far. Bend at the knee, no toes. Well, technically, because of transformation, you could get him like something like this, I guess. You can almost get him like into a little running stance if I can. Let me try. Oh, you can. It probably won't, yeah, stay balancing issues and stuff. Let's see. Does he stay? Yes, he does. I've never done that. Now, there you go. Plug those back in and get him his weapons, his accessories. Like I said before, can hold his sword like a little gun or something, or a weapon. And he can hold both. He can hold this as well. Let me just stand him up. He stands up. Stand up. Is everything pretty much. You did that just for, I don't know. He can hold his combiner piece as another weapon and all that, which also can combine them to make a big giant thing. I have no idea. Pretty much you can have them doing like that, and just you can have one shooting hand and one stabby hand, I guess you could say. Pretty much how it is. But pretty much let's put him there and get the comparisons in. Here he is next to Deluxe Class Soundwave, which I believe I have done a video on him. I'm not sure. Here he is next to Voyager class Dreadwing. Don't stand it up straight, but I do apologize for that. Here he is next to, at the time of this recording, my most recent toy review release, Transformers Studio Series The Fallen. You can see how he compares to DRAGSTRIP. And because he's always here he is next to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Which they're about the same size, almost. So he's almost about Voyager size. Oops, sorry, DRAGSTRIP. And because he is next to my lightsaber. And pretty much that's all that there is to say about him. If you happen to have gotten him in the past and you like the Stunticons or the Combaticons or the Constructicons or I guess the Protectobots, Aerial Bots, they're all good figures. You can match them all together. They are a fantastic little group. I am happy because the first ever combiner I had, I believe, was from Energon, and I had broken the main part to where I couldn't combine them. And then the second one was Fall of Cybertron Bruticus. Never got blast off, so again, there it goes. And then pretty much these guys came around and is able to finally complete a couple of combiners, which I'm happy about. And I do like these all individually, and I do like them all together as Menasor and everything, which we'll see how he goes with the little journey. But now I'm rambling, so I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave your comments down below and tell me, what do you think of the Stunticons as characters from either the original G1 cartoon, the Combiner Wars little TV show, or from the comics and all that? And I just remembered one accessory I did forget also, one little bit, because I do know a lot of these guys come with comic books and collector's cards. I have the collector's cards, rubber bands somewhere, and I think I do have a couple of the comic books, so maybe I'll look for one of them for next video to show you them. That just crossed my mind. So again, I apologize for that. We'll make it up for in the next video. So again, thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. See ya.